Today's going to be a pretty exciting video. As you can see, we're in Hyde Park with the beautiful cherry blossoms. It's peak season, and today I'm going to be shooting Pro 400H, and a 35mm Pro 400H is actually discontinued. So I've been saving this for a special day. So I thought today I decided to take it out and see what pictures we can get. Hi, this is VoiceOver JC here, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the photos as we go through the video. And for my first composition here, I went to the first cherry blossom tree that I found, and I saw the moon in the background, and I wanted to compose it within the cherry blossoms. Wow, I mean, just look at those colors. I love the deep blues. And I also took a wider angle of the cherry blossoms on both formats. For this picture here, I wanted to take a picture of the people interacting with the cherry blossoms. The pastel colors of this photo just look absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get that many footage of this day, but enjoy these pictures of the tree behind me. So as I was walking through the park, I saw this couple on the ground, and they were just lying down, they were talking to each other, and I thought that was a really nice moment in contrast with all the flooded people who were just trying to take pictures. And here is a little people moment with the cherry blossom. I also took a portrait of my cousin here. There were so many people here at Hyde Park, and so I wanted to document that. And I didn't think much of this photo, but this photo turned out to be one of my favorites on the roll. I just love everything about this photo, with the colors, the softness of the pinks and the blues, and also the pops of red in there. And I just love the movement throughout the photo too. Started dancing. So basically what happened was, before I shot this film, I was trying to retrieve my cousin's film with this film stock, and I didn't have a film retriever, so that's why I used this film stock, and I used some water to try and get the film out. And basically as I was shooting that same film stock, it was a little bit too wet, so there was a lot of resistance and I couldn't really properly advance the film. And so I ran into a lot of problems. So I wanted to reload the film, but as I was rewinding it, I rewinded it too far in, and I didn't have another film stock to pull it back out. So I couldn't shoot it for that day. I met this new location in Korea Park in Mississauga, and it also has some cherry blossoms, and I hope you enjoy these pictures. So for my first photo here at Korea Park, I wanted to take a picture of the cherry blossoms with a shallow depth of field. I don't love the composition here. I think I definitely could have picked a different flower to focus on. I did shoot this like 2 to 3 stops overexposed, but I think the film handled it pretty well. So at Korea Park, they have this beautiful Japanese style architecture, and I wanted to take a picture of it here. I just love the colors of this photo, the blues and the greens, and I also love the pop of the orange hat here. So across that architecture, there's this small pond, and there were a lot of layers that I found within it, with the people, with the trees, and I thought it would make a nice composition here. I absolutely love the softness of the pink in contrast with the greens in this photo. Also, there was only one singular cherry blossom tree here, and so everybody was huddled up on that tree, which I thought was pretty funny. I have no idea what this guy is doing, but I love it. So as I was walking around, I saw this path and I thought it made for great leading lines around the pond. And so I decided to take a composition here. Yes, here's another couple photo here again, but I just especially loved the selfie guy in the back. Look at him, I mean, he was getting all those angles. So in the entrance of this park, I really liked these angular edges of these stairs, and I wanted to compose it with the family in the front. And here are a few more moments from this park. The Fuji Pro 400H film stock is a beautiful film stock. The colors are also nicely balanced, and especially when shot one stop over, you get these beautiful pastel tones. And I especially love the greens that came out of these pictures. The greens are much more vibrant, which is a little bit different compared to portrait, which I think the greens are a little bit more desaturated. But one thing I was really surprised though was the halations on 35mm. If you look in the pictures, you're gonna see a lot of like a solid orange outline, and usually most halations that I've seen have been towards the reddish side, but with these pictures they were really orange and they were pretty pronounced, which I found quite interesting. Oh yeah, the blues that come out of Fuji Pro 400H is so nice. They're super saturated, but they're also really deep. And I mean, compared to other film stocks like Kodak Gold, Kodak Gold really likes to desaturate those blues, and it kind of shifts them towards the warmer side as well. And I mean, I feel like I tend to prefer those true to life blues on Fuji Pro 400H and Portra 400. But yeah, I really appreciate those Fuji Pro 400H blues. Anyways, thank you, and if you liked my content, please support my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.